Hey there. Thought I would show you that I have, these are the starts I took off. This is the peppermint starts, and if you look, you can see the roots in there. Hopefully you can see them all growing. Aren't they neat? I'm gonna plant them in this pot. I've got a couple of them. I think I'm gonna take one of them that's rooted and take it and put it in the back room. Come on out, crybaby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, don't. Come on. Come on. I know, you're just a crybaby. All right. So I've got this bag of soil. I put some sand and rocks in the bottom. It has a hole in the bottom. And I'm going to go ahead and fill it up the rest of the way. Oh, I know. I'm gonna put it in there and I'm gonna get it all the soil up to the top. I haven't watered it yet. I'll water it when I'm finished. Cause I just, you know, I love to get messy and all, but I'm not really into getting too terribly messy at the moment. Okay. So I've got it. I didn't fill it all the way up. I filled it up to the rim because I might want to add some dirt later on. I don't know. I just like to do it that way. It's just a preference. You could fill it all the way to the top and then you could see them, but they'll grow. So we'll have plenty of time for that. Right? All right. So I also have sage. I did the sage. Now I did potatoes at the time too. Now my sweet potatoes are rooting really nicely, but I'm gonna leave them in there. I don't think I'm gonna put them in the soil. I'm just gonna see how they grow for a while. And I'll show you a picture of it later, but this is the sage. The vine, the cinnamon vine, Chinese yam, all the same. That one hasn't rooted yet, and it still looks good in the water, so I'm going to give it a little bit longer to root before I just plant it. Okay. Now, looking at these, I don't really see roots on these, which is kind of weird. I guess maybe I'm supposed to just stick it straight in, but I'm going to try it. So we're going to do the sage first. Now the peppermint's going to grow around and fall over, and the sage is going to grow off the top. So they think that they might be good companion plants. I don't know if they are, just being honest. I'm just doing this because I think that they'll look good in there together. Okay, what, mister? And then I'm going to go ahead and just stick them in there. Just making a little hole with my finger and shoving them down in it and covering them up. And say a little prayer. Lord, please let these babies grow so we can have them. All right, thank you. And then we're gonna do the peppermint. Now I noticed that when I put these in, I put them in like that. Now you see how that's growing up the nodes of each one? See that one? It's got a lot of them on there. So what I'm gonna do is this one, I'm gonna plant it sideways because this is the way it was, but I'm gonna plant this in here just sideways, just like that, and we're just going to cover it up, and I'll show you a view of it when I'm finished. And then this one, oh, there's two. Let's put that one back in there. It doesn't really have any roots, but see those roots all over there? I'm going to plant that whole piece from that end all the way up to those roots, up to there. I'm going to plant that right inside here, just like that. And we're going to plant it sideways. I'm actually going to have to add a little more dirt. What, mister? Just plant right there on that side. All right. And then, so we got our peppermint and our sage. They both smell good to me, differently, totally differently. You can make tea out of both of them. The sage you can put on your fish. You can dry it out and use it as a seasoning. You can also use it on your teeth. That you can chew this, and it's supposed to be good for your teeth, like instead of toothpaste, maybe not a supplement, but you can use it for your teeth as well. And they're really good, just natural, like cleaning out your system a little bit, and just really good for you. So that's it. Let me show you. I don't think I want to put another peppermint in here. Let me look. Maybe I got another one. There's one. Look at that one. It's got lots of good roots. See them right there growing? We'll put this one in here too. Just because I can. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way we're going to do it. All right, so let's look at it. Okay. Can you see it? This is peppermint, and that's a peppermint, and then there's the 2 sage. And we got them in there, and I'm going to give them a good watering, and then I'm going to take it in the house because I don't want to leave it outside. I started these as an experiment because I wanted to bring them in the house. And I thought, you know, bringing them in the house, that means I haven't... Mister, go on in. Anyway, so I trimmed them all off their mother plants, and I started them with the roots in an earlier video. Well, these I want to take them in and use them and have them for the winter. And if I can get them to grow by starts, then in the spring I can take some starts off of these and create those in the garden in a new spot. So basically I'm just, you know, cloning and making them happen, and hopefully it'll work and we can have them all over the yard eventually. I also covered up, I guess I could show you real quick. I also covered up my peppermint and my lemon basil because I was afraid that they would get too cold. And I also put up my my greenhouse. Inside there I planted my garlic, but I also planted some kale seeds and some rosemary and marjoram, something. Yeah, and I planted them in there. 2 of them's a herb, and then the kale, of course, is not a herb, and then the garlic's not going to be good till next year, but I got it in there anyway because I wanted to just try it with those to see how they all grow together. And then this is my kale that the bugs ate. I've covered it up. I've trimmed off all the eaten parts, well, most of the eaten parts, and it's going to start to grow back. And then I'll have that in the winter. I will eventually cover that with some plastic as well because I like the way that looks. But anyway, I covered that one up too just to keep the bugs off of it, to see how it'll grow back. And I've got some radishes coming up. See that? They just grew right out of the ground. I think those might be ready to be grabbed up. And then here's the peppermint. That's where I took the starts off the peppermint plants. And the lemon basil's over there as well. They're covered up. I just watered it because I hadn't watered them in a few days and I needed to really water them. But anyway, that's what I did with those. I covered those up on Monday because I was afraid that the frost would get them and kill them, and I did not want them to die. I want them to live. I might want some, you know, hot peppermint tea in the middle of winter. That always is nice. Okay, so that's about it. You know, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and if you want to, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, which I'm trying to make it grow so everybody can grow plants and feed each other and just be happy doing it. Anyway, stay safe and stay healthy and be nice to each other. Bye-bye.